Okay, let's get started a little bit early, 5 minutes earlier or so. How's everybody doing this Wednesday evening? That's too big. There we go. I see our birthday boy, Aaron Jemison, in the room. Happy birthday, Aaron. Meant to be RVing is here. Teresa and Mike, thanks for coming in, guys. Hope you're having a great week. Just heard from Aaron that Iowa, where he's at, all the campgrounds are going to be open on May 8th, so this weekend, which is great news. And St. Louis just opened up most of their businesses on Monday of this week. Remains to be seen how it's going to go. Fingers crossed that we don't see a spike in numbers. Roaming with Rover, hello there. And I see K&R Destinations. And Lucky Dog, Sue's here. All right, great. We got a few people on. We're going to start with some Disney trivia here in just a minute. We got 12 people in the room. Before I get started with trivia, let's just go over the agenda for tonight. If my energy holds out, we are going to start with some Disney Kids trivia and play that for 20 minutes or so, and then have some announcements. Then we're going to do punchlines. And if B&D Crafts joins us tonight, he hasn't confirmed that he'll be here, but if he is, we'll do a quick interview with him and his channel. Then we will do Fact, Falsies, and Fiction, Paul Perazzi, Trivia Bingo, and then at 9:15, we may have if we have some time there, we have a new game possibly to play or some Mad Gab. We'll see how it goes. Then we'll do our 2 giveaways and then our channel raid. So for our 2 giveaways, I put a link earlier in the comments. I think the moderators should be able to copy those and paste them as well. So I want to make sure people get those links throughout the night so that they can go leave comments on those 2 videos. We'll have 2 $10 drawings from the comments on each of those videos. I'll go ahead and find the link to one of them here. Let me get in there and find that link. It's pretty much to our previous Friday and previous Monday videos are the ones that we're looking for. But let me go find those real quick. We'll get those posted to the chat here before we get started. Takes me a second to get those posted in. As Chris can probably tell you, I don't multitask well. I'll say I am, but usually that means one task isn't getting done. So there's one video. That's the last Friday's video for the Whistle Stop Cafe. And then let me put the one just from a couple days ago, which was our Meet Priscilla video. And every comment is an entry. So obviously, the more comments you leave, the better chance you have to win. Let me get Priscilla's in there real quickly. Almost there. Thank you, Aaron. I see you're posting them in there. That's cool. So if you could just do that every 15 minutes or so people will know as new people join in. I see we had a couple more new channels come in. Star Dim, Bob's Adventure. Got to make sure we say that right. It's all about his van. All right, so that's the agenda. And before we get started with Disney trivia, let me pull up the rules real quick for this month because they're a little bit different. We'll just go over those real quick. Let me share those rules. Right here. Okay. So for the month of May, we're going to be playing games, same schedule, Monday mornings, Wednesday evenings, Friday mornings. We've got those new games, Facts, Falsies, and Fiction, Paul Perazzi, and Trivia Bingo. I think most people are probably aware of the games that we're playing. We'll also rotate some of our other games in there, but the main thing I want to point out are the prizes. So we'll have 3 prizes for the highest point totals, and those prizes are $25 gift card for first plot prize, as well as we will donate the amount in your name of watch hours for this month for our channel divided by 10. So if we have 700 watch hours, that'll be $70 to a selected charity partner. And you can find our charity partners on our website under our podcast page or our partners page. Next highest point total will receive a $10 gift card and also donate 10 our watch hours divided by 10 to their favorite charity. Same for third place, except they get a $5 card. And then we also have the top 2 channels with attendance. I mean, the top channels with attendance. So if we have a tie, 2, 3, or 4, they'll all win $10 gift cards. And then every Wednesday we do 2 drawings, and that's what we just posted in the chat portion. So with that, we'll get going with some Disney trivia. I haven't seen any of my grandkids join yet. I think a couple of them might. Henry does it with Jack, and maybe Keaton and Janelle with Peyton, Landon, and Weston. And then also Henry does it, has a little one. She's probably too little to play trivia, but Lilo. Okay, so let's go and get going with some Disney trivia. Disney trivia are worth a point if you're first and you get the correct answer. Tonight's category for Disney trivia, we're going to do Disney towns. So I'm going to tell you a town, and you have to select the movie that it's basically the Disney movie that this town was in. And there I see my daughter Janelle Duncan in here, so great. And I will also point out for that attendance prize, and also as we get points throughout the night, I will go back tomorrow and read through the comments to get the points entered and the attendance point entered as well, so we don't slow down the flow as we're playing games tonight. Okay, so let's get going with our first one here. Let me find a good one. Oh, I don't want to share my screen. There we go. That'll give you the answers. Let me go back and take my screen share off of here. Category town. Let me find a good one here. So this one should be a good one. It should be an easy one. We'll start off with an easy one so that you guys can get the hang of it. What was the name of the movie that the town Sleepy Hollow was featured in? What was the town Sleepy Hollow? Does anybody remember the name of the movie? In 1949? Sleepy Hollow was the town. It was one of the more scary Disney movies. The Headless Horseman was one of the characters in it. But what was the name of the film? I actually thought it was just called Sleepy Hollow, but nope, there was a different name to the film. Salem is not correct. The name of the film, the Disney film, we'll give about 45 seconds, see if anybody gets these. Maybe this is going to be a little harder than I thought. I thought it was Legends of Sleepy Hollow as well, but the actual film had a different name from according to the Disney site that I'm looking at. It's on the Disney Wiki site. And if I don't get the correct answer in a few seconds here, there you go. There you go. That's correct. Sue, Lucky Cog, was The Adventures of Ichabod Crane. Adventures of Ichabod Crane was what we were looking for. I thought it was called The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I think maybe later when it was on TV, it was. But basically, that was a segment in that full film, according to the Disney Wiki. Yep, Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Ichabod Crane. Hey, Papa Drews, thanks for coming in. I see B&D Crafts is here. Yep, interview is at 8:15 Central. You're correct. That's fine. We will break for that then. No worries, Brian. All right, let's do the next. I see Full Time Dream as well. JC Journey saying hi to the people that came in. We're playing some Disney trivia here. Let's do another town. How about this town? What movie was the town Radiator Springs from? Radiator Springs. Looking for the town in the Disney movie Radiator Springs. It was in Carburetor County. Carburetor County. On Route 66. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it reminded me of. Radiator Springs. What movie was that from? Cars. Cars is the correct answer. And it looks like my daughter, Janelle, gets it. Cars. We had a lot of them come in. Let me look on both screens here. Yep. Janelle was first on both screens, then JC Journey, then Christina, Lucky Dog, Papa Drew's on down the line. So sometimes you'll look first on your own screen, but depending on the internet and all the magic of the YouTube servers, it may come in a little bit slower on my screens. I've got two of them to verify on my side. All right, let's do the next one. How about Small Town USA? Where was the Disney movie? And actually, this also was a TV show. And when they first started, they were actually part of Warner Brothers and not Disney, but Disney bought them out later. But this is a town for a particular movie and TV show that is now owned by Disney. They also used the backlot of their Burbank, California studios, Warner Brothers. It was also on the same set for the Gilmore Girls. You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but does anybody know the Disney movie or TV series that was featured Small Town USA? Forever Best Friends here. It's actually a movie. It was actually a movie or a series. It was in the back lot of Burbank. That's correct. But it was, doesn't look like anybody's going to get this one. Its founder was Jim Henson. Jim Henson was the original founder before they sold out to Disney. Henson Productions. That should give it to somebody. I was a big fan when I was younger, but I'm not sure I would have remembered Small Town being the town of, I don't see anything coming through. Let me double check here. No, it was the town of, there we go, B&D Crafts got it. The Muppets. The Muppets was the correct town, so we'll give a point to the Muppets. Brian at B&D Crafts gets the point for that one. Okay, let's do another town here. Let's see if we can find a good one. There's a lot of towns I've never even heard of on these Disney shows. Let's see what this one is. Some of these towns and the movies they came from, I would have never heard of. Okay, this one was an unnamed town, but the name of the family in this town was the Fa family. They had grandmother Fa, Fa Li, and they went through the village to evaluate basically potential brides for the matchmaker. Does anybody know the name of the movie that we're talking about with the Fa family? Grandmother Fa, Fa Li. Not seeing anything come through yet. There we go. Mulan. Mulan is the correct answer. Mulan is the correct answer. And Janelle got it right before KNR Destinations. Okay, here's one that should be easy. Maybe a little bit easier than the others. Toontown. Toontown's a city near Los Angeles, California, where animated characters and also where they're also known as toons live. What Disney movie features Toontown? Toontown. While you guys are thinking about that one, I'll try to find another one. That one should be pretty easy. Roger the Rabbit. Roger the Rabbit, that's correct. KNR Destinations got that one. Right before JC Journey. Yeah, you don't have to be exact as long as I know what you're talking about. So Roger Rabbit works for me. Okay, this was there may have been a few movies, but it's more a series of Disney characters came from this town. The town is a fictional city called Duckburg. Duckburg. It's located in the fictional state of Calisota. Calisota. First appeared in 1944 and has a handful of different Disney characters that came from this town of Duckburg. If you want to name any of those characters, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 different Disney characters came from Duckburg. First correct answer gets the point. Not DuckTales. Believe it or not DuckTales. Let me go back and double check and make sure that wasn't there later. Nope, this was a different series of ducks. You're on the right track. Donald Duck. Donald Duck, KNR Destinations, gets it. KNR Destinations is first on that screen. Let me double check my other screen here and just make sure. Yep, DuckTales, 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 and then KNR Destinations come in with Donald Duck. Donald Duck is correct. Guys. I'm back now. I hit the wrong button. Okay, Donald Duck. There we go. Let's go in with the next DuckTales here. We got another five or so minutes to keep playing some Disney trivia. What town should we pull up here? Okay, this town is from a 2016 Disney animated movie, and the name of the town is Bunnyboro. Bunnyboro. Bunnyboro was the name of this movie. This town was located about 211 miles away from the main city, which is also the movie name. It was compared to Manhattan. The main city name was compared to Manhattan, while Bunnyboro was located about 211 miles away and was considered Yonkers. Zootopia. Zootopia is the correct answer. Stardim. Stardim gets the correct answer there first. That's correct. Let's see about our next Disney town here. Christmas Town. It's a holiday world based solely on Christmas, and it was one of the settings for the 1993 movie. Christmas Town. What's the name of the movie that Christmas Town came from? 1993. The main character in this movie was the same name as one of my grandsons, Jack. Not Scrooge. Nightmare Before Christmas is correct. JC Journey gets that one. Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, here's the next one. Dinsford is a small English village seen in the 1961 animated feature. Dinsford is one of the places where Pongo Perdita rested during their long journey home to London. Dinsford is the name of the town. It was a very popular Disney movie back in the 60s. Dinsford, I would not have known this one. Lady and the Tramp, that's close. That's close. 101 Dalmatians is the correct answer, and I see that from B&D Crafts. B&D Crafts is first on my screen with the 101 Dalmatians. Good job, Brian. All right, we got time for one or two more. Go find the next one. If I don't even know the okay, this one's interesting. So it's a town, sort of, but the name of the location where this movie was filmed was Fix-It Felix Jr. Fix-It Felix Jr. What movie was filmed on location in a machine called Fix-It Felix Jr.? Fix It Felix Jr., Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. B&D Crafts was quick on that one as well. Quick on that one as well. See if we can get one more here. Okay, this is a movie, an old movie, and the name of the town, it wasn't the entire town that this movie was filmed in, but they went through this town during the journey of the movie. It's called Munchkin Country. Munchkin Country. What was the name of the movie? Also a novel. For Munchkin Country. And we'll do some announcements here in just a minute, and then we'll get to some punchlines. And then we're going to bring in Brian from B&D Crafts for an interview. Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is correct. Thanks, Full-Time Dream, for coming in. We'll see you on the next one. Wizard of Oz. Who does it gets that one? All right, let's step on over to some announcements for tonight. Okay, let's go here. All right, first let's look at the points. So again, I will update the points at the after the end of this session, after the video produces. So probably sometime tomorrow, I'll update these points and have them ready for Friday morning session. Hello, Darlin Designs. Thanks for coming in. So on the right is our May sessions attended. So we've got 5 people right now tied for first place. If we ended tonight, they would all win a $10 gift card. And then we've got 3 people on the left over there with the points total 24, 12, and 10. That means they are in the money positions for the payouts at the end of the month. So we still got a long way to go, and not a huge gap separating them. Artist on the Road is when she's here, she does very good. So have some work ahead of everybody to catch up with her, but right now it doesn't appear she's here yet. So you guys all have a chance to make up some points. Okay, announcements. So we just did the attendance and points review. We also posted a quarantine challenge video. So I'll actually show that video here. We posted a quarantine challenge video. We actually did it live, and we challenged a few other channels. So those channels are called out. We're looking for your response to these 10 quarantine questions, just like Chris and I did. And those channels that we called out were Aaron Jemison, the birthday boy, Henry Does It, Forever Best Friends, Amy McFarland, the Off-Grid Empath, and Artist on the Road. So all 5 of those channels are challenged now to do that 10-question challenge. Those are a lot of fun, and it helps us learn a little bit about each other. And make sure you spend time chatting with some of the other channels in here, getting to know them. If your first name is not in your channel name, it's good to type in your first name so people know who you are. We're also on a quest for 4,000 watch hours. That will help us spread more resources to our charities. So we'll be able to pay it forward once we become monetized on YouTube. So any of the money that we make on here is going to also go to our charity partners. We're not doing this for ourselves at all. So this is kind of our way that we can pay things forward. Okay, and then we've got a lunch and learn tomorrow with Aaron and Brad at 1 p.m. Central Time on Thursdays. We're going to be going over uploading videos, thumbnails, and basic SEO for a video to put it on your site. We can also use your help with our new games. So in our new games, we need you to send your facts about yourself or also some information about your pets. Send them to us at contactus@pauseandeffect.com. Chris or somebody, if you can put that email in the chat, that would be great. We're looking for people to send us some interesting facts about yourself, and you'll see that when we get to the facts fall season fiction game. It's pretty fun. You try to pick which channel, or you try to pick the fact for that specific channel. And then the pet one, what we're doing there is as you watch people's videos, you might see their pets in them, and we're looking at people that can identify those pets, kind of like the paparazzi, right? We're looking for the dogs and the channels, trying to keep an eye on them. Okay, and we also got a couple meetups. So we're going to be in Franklin, North Carolina. Probably, we haven't finalized the dates yet, but probably sometime between September 19th to 26th. And then we're also going to be in Mayberry Campground. So the Walls RV Resort, our friends Don and Delia Wall are there. And actually, I can just step over here and show you their website. The thing about this one is, I think it's only 3 or 4 spots. So it's almost like boondocking, and it's almost like a private RV experience in Franklin, North Carolina. And they like being outdoors, kayaking, and that type of stuff. And they're also motorcycle enthusiasts. And I believe they've also got some potential guided private tours to take you on the Tail of the Dragon and some other rides there locally. So that's a pretty cool place. And if anybody, especially motorcycle people, want to meet up with us there, we would love to see you. And then we also have Mayberry Campground. Mayberry, there's going to be around 30 plus channels. Those channels are, a lot of them are East Coast. I'm not sure if anybody's coming out from the West Coast, but this is only a couple hours from that Franklin, North Carolina location. So we're going to pop on over here. We're going to spend about a week here, but the actual event is the weekend of the 14th through the 18th. So it's Thursday through Sunday. And Aaron, I see that. You can come here now. I'm looking for a weekend sometime between either now and when we head west in the middle of June, where we can come up there and take a motorcycle ride up. Or it may be after we get back in August before we head out to North Carolina area. We might come out then. But I definitely want to get you guys on the schedule for sure. Stickers, we received K&R Destinations sticker today. And if anybody else would like a sticker, you can also email us at contactus@pawseffect.com, and we'll send you out a sticker to your address. If you'd like to do a sticker swap, we'll exchange our address with you as well. And one other cool thing that just popped up yesterday, I've never been on Papa Drew's channel before, but he does these try not to laugh funny things where I'm going to have to watch them to see how they exactly work. But he interviews you, and also you try to get each other to laugh. So let me go show you what that looks like here. Here it is. Hopefully I'm sharing the right screen. I think so. There we go. Try not to laugh. So there's another channel called the Brazen Brits that are from the UK. So we'll be basically coming up with dad jokes to try to make each other laugh this Friday at 8:30 Central Time. 8:30 Central Time, we'll be on there getting interviewed and having a laugh with everybody. Okay, that brings us to punchlines. So let's do some punchlines. And the way punchlines work is I put up a meme like you see on the screen here, and I read it off, and there's a punchline or a caption or something like that. And you guys fill in the answer of what you think it is. And if you get the exact answer, you don't have to be first. You'll get 2 points. If you get a creative answer, so you can basically answer anything, and I usually give a point for it. And I set the timer. So let's set the timer here. If you see a beach, the ocean, sky, and stars, you either have the mind of an artist or you need a vacation. So at first glance, this looks like it's oceanside, but it's not. So what is this, or what's the caption say here? Set the timer for 60 seconds. See what kind of answers we get in. What's your mind tell you this is? Is it the ocean? Somebody thinks it's a car. Wife says email en route. Awesome. Yeah, we'd like to meet up with you guys and do some riding. That'd be great. Don't eat the yellow snow. I don't see any yellow in this picture at all, Aaron. You might need to have your glasses checked. But it could be snow, I guess, not wave tops. RV cover. That's a fitting answer. Rust on the lower panel. Okay, we got about 15 seconds here, and we'll reveal what this one is. We'll take any answers that come in right after I do it within a few seconds because there is a delay. We'll go ahead and reveal this. You need a vacation at the beach and paint the scene. Yeah, I agree. That's what kind of this looks like, but actually it's the bottom of a car door that needs fixing. It's the bottom of a car door that needs fixing. So I think K&R Destinations and Darlin Designs got it pretty close there. Everybody that answered there will get a point. So we got a few that just flying through here. Freezer, alligators. You think it was alligators, maybe? Dent in the running board. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next one. My kids asked me what it was like growing up in the 80s. What did I tell them? And go. 60, 90 seconds. What would you tell your kids what it was like growing up in the 80s? I wouldn't know because I guess I was growing up, but I was mostly I thought I was an adult. I was a teenager and in my 20s. I saw your dent in the running board. Yes, that was a good one. You did good. You get it. You get a point too. Yeah, I know, JC Journey. I look at it too, and it looks like a beach, doesn't it? Definitely looks like a beach. But let's move on to the growing up in the 80s. It was totally radical, dude. Yeah. What was the name of Ridgemont High? Ridgemont High. Will the Rocker was born in 1980. No internet or video games. We had Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice in the 80s. Before he was he flipping properties or helping people redo their stuff now? Has he still got that show on HGTV? Yeah, I had the mullet haircut too, Will. I had a mullet haircut for sure. I said, let me take your phone away and you will know. That's good. All right, let's reveal this answer here. So I took their phones away and turned off the internet. Turned off the internet. So it looks like Sue's closest there. So Sue, you'll get 2 points. Everybody else that answered there will get 1 point. Let's move on to the next one. So caption this. Looks like a yearbook with somebody's face blacked out. Caption this. What would the punchline or what would you say about this? What's creative about it? I just think that's got it. That's from the 80s for sure. Look at the hair. Big hair. That might have been like the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I can't do the mullet anymore. I got no business in front. I got no hair in front or on top. Darlin Design says deleting friends back in the day. Before social media. Did you guys do this? Draw any faces on anybody in your yearbooks? Somebody stole your boyfriend or girlfriend? Had to draw. That's how we block people. Her hair was bigger than mine, and she took my. That was the delete button in the 80s. I should grow my fro back out. Yeah, you should, Kyle. I assume that's Kyle. I can't picture Ryan with a fro. Artist on the Road's here. We're going to reveal this. How we used to unfriend people in the old days. I think we had a couple that were pretty close there. Deleting friends from Darlin Designs. And that was the delete button from Lucky Dog. 2 points for you guys. 1 point for everybody else that answered there. All right, Brian, give her a walk, and when you get back in, we'll probably be just about ready for your interview. So no hurry. We'll bring you in whenever you come back in, and I see you in the StreamYard lobby. Okay, here's the next one. This doggie's got a shirt. It says, "Don't scare me." And then it goes on to say something else. Hello, RV Ashes in April. Thanks for coming in. Doing a little bit of punchlines. We're going to do an interview with B&D Crafts here in just a moment, and then play a few more games before we call it a night. Don't scare me. And I need to go remove that lower third off there. I always forget to do that. Banners. We don't need that anymore. And let me share the screen again. There we go. Don't scare me. What's the caption for this one? I don't see any answers coming in yet. Yeah, don't scare me. He poops easily. That's what Darlin's sign says. Don't scare me. He poops easily. What else might his shirt say? Yep, everybody, happy birthday to Aaron. Don't scare me. I'm reading, Janelle says. She loves to read. That's the reason she said that. Don't scare me. We aren't really getting a cat, are we? That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Don't scare me, bro. Hello, Crystal. Thanks for coming in. Doing a little bit of punchlines play here. Looking for the answer here. We have about 15 more seconds left. We'll see if anybody got this one correct. And if you see that K&R Destinations logo there, that's the same as their sticker we just received today. Don't scare me. I had a rough day. Don't scare me. I might pee. Both good. Both good ones. Let's see what this thing says. I fart easily. I fart easily. Everybody was on the right track, but nobody got it exactly right. So everybody just gets 1 point on that answered. I like that we aren't getting a cat there. I might pee on the couch. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, stop wasting firefighters' time getting cats out of trees. Employ giraffes to do it, unless... Finish that sentence. Stop wasting firefighters' time getting cats out of trees. Employ giraffes to do it, unless... Why wouldn't we use giraffes to get cats out of trees? K&R Destination says, who poops easily? Poops easily should win. Did Darlin Designs pay you to say that? All right, any answers coming in here about the giraffes? Why might giraffes not be employed to get cats out of trees? Unless you don't want the cat back. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. Everybody know the story about how we got our dog Priscilla, Great Dane. I wanted a cat. Yep. We had Presley, and I wanted a cat because I like cats. And I think we probably visited my daughter Jessica, who has a cat named Osaka, and playing with that kitty. Oh, here we go. Unless it eats cats, that's a good one. They're chicken. And so I've been playing with my daughter's cat, and I said something to Chris about having a cat, and she considered it, but we were afraid that Presley would eat the cat, and so somehow we ended up with a Great Dane. And she's kind of like a cat. She likes to be on your lap, and she likes attention like a cat. Let's go see what this says. Unless the giraffes would eat the cats. I didn't do the research. All right, so I think somebody got that one. Let's see. Darlin Designs definitely gets 2 points on that one. Unless it eats cats. That's definitely right on the right track. All right. Cop says, you know why I pulled you over? What did the driver respond in this car? And Christina, you should answer this one for sure. Except you don't like those big giant hood scoops, right? Big blowers. Actually, there's no scoop there. It's just a blower. You know why I pulled you over? What was the driver's response? What was the driver's response here? What was the driver's response? Because I let you. That's a good one. I didn't think you could catch me. Jealous. Yeah, do you know? Because I knew you couldn't catch me. Yep. Got to have somebody have a chicken reference. You guys are beating that one to death. It is kind of funny, though. All right, let's go see what the answer is here. Never win the race. You don't know either. That's a good one. That would probably land you in some trouble. Because I let you. I think the first answer got that one. I think that was K&R Destinations. Because I let you. Got the exact answer. That's worth 2 points. Everybody else 1 point. 1 point, I believe. Okay, let's see if we got another one here. Yep, we got, I think, one more. This is the last one. Caption this. Caption this. What might this caption read? Caption this. What do you guys think? Is he stuck on the fence? Is he falling over the fence? Can you help me out here? Oh, it looks like the doggies might be trying to give him some help. I like that one. I told you he couldn't jump the fence. Puppies. I could see my daughter and a few other people I know climbing on that fence to get to touch those puppies. And I like this one. Why didn't you just open it? Looks like it's just a gate, right? Could have swung it open. Can't tell if there's a Timmy fell in the dog well. I'll save you. This is why a fat man should never try to lean over a fence. That's a picture of me. Come on. That's not nice. It's not a picture of me. I'm not that bald. I've still got more hair than that. All right, let's see what it says here. Me, whenever I see dogs. Me, whenever I see dogs. That would be true of my daughter Janelle. I'm not sure if she's still here or she just bailed as soon as the Disney was over. But yep, that would be true of her. All right, let's see if Brian's here yet. There he is. I see him on the bottom screen down there. Make sure, Brian, that you turn off the sound on YouTube before you come on to StreamYard. And then if you want to give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready, we'll bring you on in. This is Brian with B&D Crafts, and we're going to bring him on in here and get rid of this screen share here real quick. I'm going to enlarge this up. Can you hear me okay, Brian?
Yeah. You hear me well.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for supporting our channel. We appreciate it.
Yep.
So why don't you? I haven't got to know you that much because you just came on like a week ago. So I've watched some of your videos and such, and we emailed back and forth, and I believe you've got some history on a farm, and you got a doggy that we shared. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel and what you're doing on YouTube and what you want to accomplish?
Well, I am basically just trying to live a good life right now on a budget. And I do that with my haul videos on my channel. I sometimes do like project shares. I sometimes do some kind of, actual tutorials. I do shout outs just about every Sunday now. And, I just like to be there and help people craft.
So how did you get into crafting?
Actually, that's been what I've been doing my entire life. I actually started as a kid. I was always either a teacher's pet or the teacher's worst enemy because they would bully me. But I never really lost the love of crafting. Somehow it stuck with me and just kept on.
Do you sell your craft at like craft shows and stuff?
No. Where I live, we don't have many craft shows. So, I mean, I would open my own Etsy shop, but it seems like, that would probably be, cost more than I can make. Now, I'll probably be losing money on that.
Right. Because you got to pay to get in and you have to make a lot of stuff to have a profit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, my story is I actually had an open heart surgery when I was 31 years old. It was Christmas time. So technically I cannot live on my own because of that condition. Plus I'm on the autism spectrum. So what I do is I live with my mom and dad. They need me. They're both elderly and they have their own problems going on with them physically. So it's like we help out each other. So
that's what family's supposed to do.
Give me, yeah. And technically they give me like a nice little stipend each month. It's spent on craft supplies. They get what I need for me. I do what they need to do within my limitations physically. So, I mean, it's a nice little stipend. I buy my craft supplies with it. I usually do a whole video as soon as I get the stuff and show it on my channel.
Is there a specific type of craft that you like to do?
Yes, actually, I like the card making, scrapbooking, paper crafting in general. And in fact, if you want me to show you real quick, I got a little spoiler alert for a future project.
Sure.
I've been working on this all day. It's basically a little mini album. I know it's backwards because
Yep, selfie mode.
I'm front facing camera. Got a waterfall effect there on one side and a quote unquote spine for the Dropbox page I put out there in there. And I'm basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like fold out, be tags in there and everything. And the other side, the other left side there, which should be the side, is going to be a pocket and maybe some other stuff. And I'll be doing a tutorial on that probably Monday at the latest.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Chris and I and our kids, we've got 6 kids, and probably 20 years ago, we did some scrapbooking. We had a lot of fun with it, but we kind of, I guess with everything going digital, we kind of lost track of putting the pictures in, like scrapbooks and stuff.
Yeah. People, they like to do paper crafting. It's like not just on the computer, it's like memories. They print out stuff on the printer, like I do, and just make stuff with it.
Right.
And those are real, true things that last a lifetime.
That's true. I'm not very handy at any type of artistic stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris is. Chris and a couple of my daughters are.
Yeah, actually, I love to travel someday. Unfortunately, my heart condition will always prevent me from doing so. So I love watching y'all's channels, Blue Wave. I love watching Bob's channel. I've been on there a couple times. In fact, I was on there this evening. And, actually doing the StreamYards. And, y'all have your adventures. I just love watching them.
You can get to experience them through us, right?
Yeah, right. Indeed.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I especially love y'all's channel because y'all have the dogs on there, and I'm a dog person.
Yeah, we're trying to feature them more. We gotten a little bit of a, I guess, a habit of going to some places without the dogs for a while, so we didn't feature them as much. But we're trying to make sure we feature them a little bit more because they're more fun to look at than us.
These dogs, they're not just pets; they are members of the family.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, take Lucky, for example. My Lucky, he's almost 13 years old.
What's some of his unique
He's
behaviors?
Been around the block of time, dude.
What's some of his unique behaviors? What's he like to do?
He just basically these days loves getting in bed. When it's bedtime, he'll be in the bed next to me. He always just loves to snuggle. I don't know how else to put it. He just loves to snuggle.
Our Great Dane does as well. She's 100 pounds and she likes to get in the bed with us.
Mm-hmm. Was that Priscilla?
Yep. She will get in bed. She curls up pretty good at the foot of the bed, so it's not too bad. But she's definitely a big girl.
Well, Lucky, he'll just curl up anywhere he can. He loves just being right up against you.
Well, Brian, we're going to have to wrap up here and get to our games, but I appreciate you coming on and telling us a little bit about yourself. And stick around. We're going to do some paparazzi in just a moment.
And of course, I got a new niece as well, so I'm spoiling her rotten with crafts.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, she was born Saturday. I held her for the first time yesterday morning.
Oh, that's right. We were on our live when your sister's water broke, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, congratulations.
I was in the hospital, actually.
Awesome. All right, Brian, we appreciate it. We'll see you on some more lives, and we'll check out your videos as they come out. Everybody, if you haven't seen his channel, go over there and check out some of his crafts. Leave some comments, give me some feedback. And make sure you set notifications so that you'll know when he's live.
Yep, and I have not talked to Dave Durian about nice things yet, but I'm going to try to do
you should.
The rest of my collaboration projects is the premiere the rest of the month. That'll be right after your show.
Awesome.
All right, have a good one. I'll be back on to chat in a minute.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right. Nice young guy there. I would have not guessed that he was in his 30s. Looks like a very polite young man. And crafting. My mom and dad did crafts for years, all different types of crafts. So they did some wood crafts and that type of stuff. So I did not get an ounce of creativity in any type of art from any relative. I have none, zero artistic talent. So let's get back to our games. And if you would like to be on one of our episodes, just send us an email, contact us, pauseeffect.com. Let us know you'd like to be on as an interview, and we will do a little bit of interview. It could be about charity, it could be about your family, your channel, anything you want to do. So we just like making new friends on here, especially if you've got animals. We definitely like that. Okay, so let's move on to facts, falsies, fiction. You don't have to be first. You just have to pick the correct fact about this channel. And so we will set the timer here for 90 seconds as well. And basically, we're looking for which one of these is a fact about Gypsy from the artist on the road. Which one of these is a fact about Gypsy? Just got the timer set. Did she survive a tragic car accident in her early 20s? Did she help trap bandicots for the Jamaican government? Did she drive an 18-wheeler across the Alaskan highway? Did she own an angelfish hatchery? Or did she participate in over 100 protests during the 80s and 90s? Which one of these is a fact about Gypsy at Artist on the Road? So it's good to kind of pay attention who attends our sessions and go check out their channels, get to know them, find some things out on their videos, because that's how you'll know the answer to these questions. We typically pick those that attend our lives and that we collaborate with from time to time. We've got Sue, Lucky Dog, says helped trap bandicots for the Jamaican government. JC Journey says survived a tragic car accident, early 20s. Brian says participated in a bunch of protests. Chris says the same thing. Crystal says she has no idea, but she guessed that owned an angelfish hatchery. Time is up. We've got a few other answers in here. A 3. Looks like we've got everything across the spectrum. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most of them were 5s. It looks like we've only got 1, 2 that's came in so far, and that actually is the correct answer. She helped trap bandicots for, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Artist on the Road, you're going to have to help me understand what a bandicoot is. I have not been educated on those. Do they have anything to do with bananas, or are they some type of sea animal, sea creature? Bandicoot. I was saying it right. What is it? All right, let's move on to the next one, and maybe Artist on the Road, Gypsy, will tell us a little bit more about that in the chat. Well, let me go back. Let me go back there, because it's important also to pay attention to the falsies. So the falsies here were tragic accident in her early 20s. That was my wife, Christina. In her early 20s, she was basically run over by a car. So, and barely survived it. And I'm glad she did, because she changed my life. So, and then our birthday boy owned an angelfish hatchery, Aaron Jemison. The other 2 were completely false. It's a small bird. A bandicoot is a small bird. Interesting. You aren't going to try to take a snipe hunting, I hope. All right. Facts, falsies, and fiction. Henry does it. This is my daughter, Jessica. Henry does it. 1, does she have more cats than children? 2, has she hiked Mount Haleakala in Maui? Number 3, did she lose $500 in cash and $500 in traveler checks? 4, did she once break her arm running from a boy? 5, is an only child and is sad about that. You should be able to rule out at least one of these if you've been listening at all. And go. Get the timer going. Which one of these do you think Henry does it? If you haven't seen her latest video, it's pretty cute. She does her makeup where her nose is actually her mouth. It's called Tiny Face Challenge or something like that. and you should definitely check that out. So let's see here. We've got JC Journey says, once broken arm running from a boy. So does Sue. RV Ashes in April says she's an only child and is sad about that. Well, we've got 6 kids, so that one is incorrect. But if she had been an only child, she definitely would not have been sad about it. 1 is a no, but you're supposed to guess the fact. You're her sister, Janelle. You can't give it away like that. 3, she lost money. Crystal says 5 is an only child. Beanie and Graf says 1. Darlin Design says 4. Artisan Road says 4. Forever Best Friend 5. Janelle's saying she thinks the real answer is number 3. All right, time is up. So let's go see what this was. See you later, Kyle and Ryan. Thanks for coming in. Have a good sleep. She once broke her arm running from a boy in gym class, I believe. She was running from a boy and ran into a wall. Let's see what we got here. Hiked Mount Haleakala in Maui. This is falsy. I don't believe Jessica did that, but Chris and I did that. We didn't hike the entire mountain. I would like to say we did, but we hiked up at the summit. We hiked on a trail that was up there. You're pretty sure it's Peyton playing for Janelle? Yeah, I think Janelle would have known that one. You might be right. All right. The other one is lost $500 in cash and $500 in traveler's checks. That was Linda Barker. Linda Barker, she's not on here tonight, but she's been on before. All right, let's go to the next one. What is true about Amy McFarland, the off-grid empath? Did she quit a job, drive to California at 18? Did she go birding in Alaska recently? Did she pass out on the strip in Las Vegas? Did she also break her arm running from a boy? Or does she raise bunnies and possums? And go. And while we're doing this, if you would like to be featured in this game, just email us some interesting tips and facts about yourself. I don't need the falsies. I mean, I don't need the fiction stuff. I'll just make those up as I go. But I need facts from different channels. It could be about anybody that's on the channel. Just give us a little bit of detail. And while you're at it, if you've got a pet, send us a picture of your pet and some information about your pet for our other game, Paul Perazzi. Hi, Peyton. Our daughter Peyton is playing under Janelle's account. So we've got 1. Our artist on the road says 1. Quit job and drove to California at 18. B&D Graf says 2. Lots of number 5s here. Raises bunnies and possums. And I don't think Amy's here tonight. Usually she's the moderator, but she isn't here tonight. Lucky Dog Productions moderator Sue says number 3. Passed out on the Las Vegas Strip. Oh, it's Landon. It's Landon. It's our grandson playing, not Peyton. And we've got, let's see here, raises bunnies, possums. Timer's up. Let's see what the right answer is. Quit job and drove to California at 18. That is correct about Amy. Hey, Debbie Pavlak, I see you there. Thanks for coming in. Let's go on to the next one. We've got one more here. Chasing RV Sunshine. Chasing RV Sunshine. This is about the channel. So did they crash their first motorhome on the way home from the lot? Did they win the state lottery of $1 million in the early 90s? Well, Amy's doing her first live. Good for her. That's awesome. Win the state lottery, $1 million in the early 90s. Do they live near Leinenkugel Brewery? Did they perform together in the state championship marching band? Or are they a certified vet tech and software engineer? Let's see what we get here. RV Ashes in April got 1 correct. That's good. It's always good when you get one right. Hey, Roy and Becky, how are you guys doing? Where are you guys at these days? You still out in Arizona? I think you moved east, right? You moved east recently. I don't think you're in Arizona anymore, right? Lucky Dog Productions says 1, crashed their first motorhome. Aaron Jemison says 4. 1, Janelle. Landon actually says 3. You can only guess once. Landon, you're guessing every number. That's a typical boy for you. Only your first answer is the only one that counts. Oh, still in Arizona. We're actually looking at Tucson for next winter for ourselves. So we're looking at some RV parks right now. At least we're going to be there for about, I think, a month in January in 2021. And then head over to Southern California. All right, final answer is 1, okay? Time is up. Let's see what the answer here is. Lives near Leinenkugel Brewery near Chippewa Falls. And their favorite is, I think it was Summer Shandy. I don't have it here with me, but they told me their favorite one as well. So 2 fiction ones and a falsie here. Performed in the state championship marching band. Henry Does It performed doing color guard. And we, Chris and I'm a software engineer, and Chris was a certified vet tech at one time, and then later was a barista. And we had coffee shops. But before she did the coffee shop, she was a certified vet tech. All right, let's go on to our next one. We've got one about birthday boy here, Aaron Jemison. Aaron Jemison, did he once take a cruise for 9 months? Holy cow. Did he serve in the Air Force for 21.5 years? Does he own a campground in Amana, Iowa? Does he bar hop while his wife runs marathons? Or does he have 2 dogs, 5 ducks, and 3 rabbits? And what do we know about Aaron? And Aaron, you cannot answer. Let's see what we got coming in here. We've got 3, a 1, a 2, a 4, bar hops while you know that's not true. Would he really do that? Aaron? I guess you don't know him that well. He could be like that, I guess. Janelle says Air Force for 21 and a half years. JC Journey says 21 and a half years. RVS says in April, says 9-month cruise. A lot of people are going with the military one there, 21 and a half years. I'll give a few more seconds here for some answers to come in, and then we'll reveal this answer. Actually, Aaron's here. Aaron, would you like to reveal the correct answer? Just go ahead and chat it in when you're ready. Let people know what you did here. Maybe. Let's see if is he going to answer it. He was in the military. Let's go reveal this. I'm sure he's probably typing in his answer. There you go. We call deployment cruises in the Navy 9 months world cruise. So it was a little play on it, and that tells you he wasn't in the Air Force. He was actually in the Navy for 20 years. Serving in the Air Force for 21.5 years is just fiction. Somebody may have somewhere, but I put in the 0.5 years just so it wouldn't be specific. Owns a campground in Amana, Iowa. He's actually work camping there right now on a campground. Bar hops while his wife runs marathon. It wasn't him, but Joel from Chasing RV Sunshine does do that while his wife runs marathons. And then Arkansas Woodcutter has 2 dogs, 5 ducks, 3 rabbits. Whoop. All right. Hopefully I didn't give that one away. I think I went too fast there. Everybody close your eyes for 10 seconds and then open them back up. Okay. So let's do this one. James Catanese. James Catanese. Is he a distant relative to Jimmy Carter? Did he lose 500 in cash and 500 in travel checks? Is he a pro dart player? Has he bowled a 200 game, left-handed and right-handed? Has he visited all but 2 U.S. states? And go. Lucky Dog says 1. Darlin Design says 3. Pro dart player. Roy and Becky says 1. RV Ashes in April says 3. Lots of 5s. Visited all but 2 states. Yeah, if you're in the RV community, a lot of people visiting lots of states. We got a number 3 here, Christina. Aaron says 5. All right, let's see and reveal the answer to this one as well. Pro dart player. James Catanese is a pro dart player. He sent me the pictures of the trophies to prove it. All right, Jarhead and Ginger. Jarhead and Ginger, I think this might be our last Facts, Falsies, and Fiction for the night. Is their RV named Traveling Ginger? Do they have a child named after a Disney movie featuring Stitch? Do they have 4 children, including a set of triplets? Did they meet at a telecom company in Washington State? Or are they currently based in Okinawa, Japan through August? What do we think the answer is here? And go. RV Ashes in April says they're based in Okinawa, Japan. Looks to be a popular answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. JC Journey says met at a telecom company in Washington State. B&D Crafts also says 5. They are a fairly new channel. They're a fairly new channel. They're going to full-time once they get their RV. They don't have it yet. They're in the planning stage. So if you want to follow a channel before they even go full-time through the whole process, that would be a good one to hook up with. Hello, RV Reviews by the Air Force Guy. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Good to see you. We're just in the middle of playing some of our games here. Good night, Artist on the Road. We'll see you next time. All right, let's reveal this one. It is currently based in Okinawa, Japan. All right, so I kind of messed this one up because I put telecom company in Washington State and then Florida here. I'll explain why. So the RV is named Traveling Ginger. That's falsy. Keep Your Daydream. One of their first RVs was named Traveling Ginger. Has a child named after a Disney movie featuring Stitch. Our granddaughter Lilo from Henry Does It is also that. And then have 4 children, including a set of triplets. Fiction. Met at work at a telecom company in Florida is fiction. I actually was going to put it in as a falsie, but I already had 2 other ones here. So just for future notice, Chris and I met at a telecom company in Washington. So meeting at a telecom company in Florida is fiction, but if you see the Washington one again, that one is pause and effect. All right, I think this is our last one here. This is about daydream about nice things. Gary does some pretty cool stuff, and he's on usually in the mornings. I think he's got an evening session as well, but you might want to check out this channel. Was his first RV named Pineapple Express? Did he lose a finger early in his career as a machine operator? Did he get stuck in a vehicle at a river crossing in Uganda? Does he drive a tour bus in Orlando for Universal Studios? Or does he have a puppet named Gus? And go. RV Ashes in April says, got stuck at a river crossing in Uganda. So does Artist on the Road and Lucky Dog. JC Journey says 2. RV Reviews by the Air Force guy says 3. Darlin Designs, unforgettable with a name like January. That is a uncommon name, but I like those names after months and days of the week. I always thought they were good names. B&D Graph says 4. We got a few more 3s coming through. Got about 20 seconds left here, and then we'll reveal this one and move on to our next game. If it's 3, I didn't fool many people with this one. It has a puppet named Gus. Chris comes through there. And Aaron follows suit. Both moderators think it's number 5. Let's see what the answer is. You guys are right. Got stuck in a vehicle at a river crossing in Uganda. Gary does a lot of missionary work in Uganda with his church. So that's very good. Okay, our first RV was named Pineapple Express. We've got a funny story about that. Our first travel trailer we named Pineapple Express. Had no idea there was a movie called that until our kids bust out laughing when they found out what we named our trailer. And then the other one has a puppet named Gus. There's a channel called The Art of RVing. It's quite funny. And they have a puppet named Gus. All right, now we're going to move on to Paparazzi. Paparazzi. So the name of the game here is to guess who the channel is that owns this little guy. So let me get rid of these things here. There we go. So go ahead and put your answers in. I'm not giving multiple choice, so you have to know the actual channel that this little guy belongs to. His name's Rocky. He's a Chihuahua. He loves to cuddle with people and siblings. We're just going to do about 60 seconds here. This paparazzi, you really have to watch people's channels and get to know with them and interact with them to know what their dog's names are or what type of dog or recognize them by a picture. But because we are focused on puppies, we wanted to get a puppy game in here. So if you have pictures of your pet and you want to email them to us to get them on here, that would be great. Anybody know the channel that this little guy belongs to? Loves to cuddle with people and siblings. His name's Rocky. He has a few other sibling puppies in his family. We've got one for Jarhead Ginger here from Lucky Dog. Got about 15 seconds left. We got B&D Crafts. Janelle thinks this is Lucky. All right, time's up. Let's go see who this is. Aaron thinks it's Henry Does It. RV Reviews thinks it might be Camper Life. And this actually belongs to Amy McFarland and the Off-Grid Empath, who I hear is having her first live tonight. So you guys might want to go check her out. She's actually got 4 rescue puppies. All right, so what channel does this little one like to travel with? His name is Snicker. He's a dachshund. He's 7 years old, weighs 7 pounds, and his pets are featured here below, Daisy and Buddy. So there's 3 dogs in this family. But we're talking about Snicker mainly over here, sticking his tongue out. Isn't that a cute picture? It looks like must be Christmas time, and they've got him dressed up in a little Christmas outfit. I think that's adorable. That's adorable. All right, I think this channel might be here, so they can't answer. But which channel do you think we're talking about here? Arkansas woodcutter. He does have a couple of dogs. I think he said 2 dogs, though. Did it say 3 dogs? I think it said 2 dogs. Give about 30 more seconds here. See if anybody gets this one. And you don't have to be first. Anybody with the right answer will get a point. Lucky Dog Productions. So JC Journey thinks that Sue's trying to throw us off. We're going to have a pretty cool dog video next Monday. It's the egg challenge where we gave our dogs raw eggs and see what they did. All right, time is up. Aaron's given a hint. He wants somebody to get it right. There's 3 dogs. 3 Tails RV is kind of the brand for this channel. So it's Aaron's doggy. It's Aaron's doggy, Snicker. All right, let's do the next one here. What channel should you watch to see this little guy, Rosie Bell, or little girl, Rosie Bell? She's Lab Collie, Airedale Terrier, and Chinese Crested Mix, 2 years old, and she's Southeast's most famous rescue dog. And this one could be one that people might get. And go. We'll give about 60 seconds to give some answers here. They were in the channel earlier. I'm not sure if they're still here, but if they are, don't answer that it's your dog until the end. You could even answer that it's a wrong channel if you want to try to throw people off. Snickers is a girl. Okay, I got that wrong too. Snickers is a little girl. Pause and effect. Pause and effect. It's not our dog. Henry does it. This is Charlie. His name's not Charlie. Rosie Bell. And the channel is not Charlie. Forever Best Friend is one of the answers here. Let's give a little bit more time. We've got the Artist on the Road is another answer. We've got 20 seconds left. Let's see if anybody comes up with anything else. Okay, let's reveal this. We actually interviewed her on Monday. So we do have a correct answer here from Lucky Dog Productions moderator. It's Forever Best Friend. Forever Best Friend. This is one of the new channels we've connected with. They have a huge following on Instagram and Facebook. And we interviewed them on our Monday sessions, so you can go back and learn a little bit more about them from that. Or we're talking about doing a podcast with them also. Okay, so here's the last one. Here's the last paparazzi. Where can I be heard snoring in the background? My name's Winnie. My full name's Wednesday, but I go by Winnie. I'm a boxer pug. I'm 15 years old, and I'm a rescue dog, and I can be heard snoring many times during videos and live sessions. And Sue watched several of their videos. I think she might be talking about Forever Best Friend there, but this is a channel that's commonly on ours as well. They were here earlier. I'm not sure if they're here now. But this dog does have a snore. I've heard it a couple of times. Anybody have a clue on what this dog? We've got a guess for Darlin Designs. Give it a few more seconds here, see if we get any other answers in. And we will probably rotate some of these pictures through. So if you don't know right now, remember, so that the next time we shout out these channels or show these pups and show their channels that they belong to, you'll have a better chance of getting a point. Meant to be RVing. Meant to be RVing is the correct. This is Mike and Teresa's doggy. All right, that moves us on to Trivia Bingo. Trivia Bingo. So we're going to do TV tonight. And so right now we've only got, the board's getting kind of messy here. We've got an opportunity to win a bingo here at the bottom. And we've got an opportunity to win a bingo in the TV column. Everything else is kind of blocked. So if we get to the point where the card is completely blocked and not there's no chance for a bingo, we will start over with a new bingo board. All right, so let's do TV actresses. You don't have to be, or actually you do have to be first. You don't have to spell it correctly, but we're looking for the first correct answer that comes in. And we're doing actresses specifically. The answer might not be an actress, but the topic of tonight, or the theme, is actresses. And so we're going to do the first one, and this one is going to be, you can either pick the 1980s or the 1990s box to put your winning answer in. Or actually, if you do win, we'll put your name in that box. You get to pick which one you want. What comedian married the actress Victoria Tennant in 1986 and then got divorced in 1994? What comedian married actress Victoria Tennant in 1986 and then got a divorce in 1994? He was a comedian. Looking for any answers there. I'll read it off again. What comedian married the actress Victoria Tennant in 1986 and then got a divorce from her in 1994? Not Jerry Lewis. Steve Martin is the correct answer. Steve Martin. I see that from Lucky Dog and Darlin Designs. Let me go see. Yep, Lucky Dog. Lucky Dog gets it on both screens. So Lucky Dog, would you like that in, let's see here, in the 80s or the 90s? Doesn't really matter because both of those are dead across the 80s and 90s, it looks, but your chance to win will be here on this TV row. So let me know which one you want to put it in, and we will go do a question from the 70s right now until I get that confirmation from Sue. What actress who was formerly a model starred in the 1971 musical The Boyfriend? What actress who was formerly a model starred in the 1971 musical The Boyfriend? Okay, Sue, I'll put you down in the 80s on that one. See if you can get the 70s here. What actress, formerly a model, starred in the 1971 musical The Boyfriend? And Sue gets that one as well. Twiggy. Twiggy is the correct answer. So you'll get the 1970s box, the 70s box as well. Let's move on to, let's do the, let's see here. Let's do the 90s. Let's do the 90s now. Twiggy was the correct answer, and Lucky Dog got that first. Here comes the next one. Julia Roberts, an Oscar-winning actress, played the fairy Tinkerbell in what 1991 movie? What was the name of the movie that Julia Roberts played Tinkerbell in 1991? This will go in the 90s. What 1991 movie did Julia Roberts play Tinkerbell? RV Ashes in April gets it with Hook. Hook. Okay, RV Ashes in April gets it in Hook. That spoils the TV column. Nobody's going to win a bingo on that column. We've really only got one chance, and that's Artist on the Road in the bottom. And I think she just wants to bed, so this might completely wipe out our bingo card tonight. Let's do one for the 2000 era here. Who was the actress who won the Best Actress Oscar presented in March of 2003? So who won the Best Actress Oscar presented in March 2003? Think about the actresses that were popular in the early 2000s. I'm not sure what she won it for. It doesn't say here. But she was pretty big actress in the early 2000s. We'll give about 60 seconds here, see if anybody gets it. It was not Julia Roberts. Oh, how funny. It's holding that for a review. It looks like JC Journey got it first. I don't know why it held those for review. Kidman, is that supposed to be something that's mean? I don't know. But the first one that came up was JC Journey. So JC Journey gets that box, and that really wipes out our bingo board now because that will block this row from bingo. There's no diagonals. Nope. And Sue had a couple in here along with RV Ashes in April. So bingo is dead. We will start a new bingo board in the next session on Friday. So I'll wipe this one out and we'll start all over and see if anybody can get a super bingo or a super prize from the bingo. All right, so we have 9 o'clock here. We've got two options. I'm going to let you guys vote on the options of what we play here. The first vote that gets 5 wins. If nobody gets 5, we'll take the highest number. We've got a new game called Accuracy, Accuracy. So it's a play on accuracy. It's basically guessing the dog breed out off of a few clues. So we got a couple of these we could try out as a new game, or we can play Mad Gab. So if you want new game, just type in new. If you want Mad Gab, type in mad. If you want new game, type in new. If you want Mad Gab, type in mad. RV Ashes in April says Mad Gab. That's 1 for Mad Gab. 2 for Mad, or actually that's the same vote. So we got 1 for Mad Gab, 1 for new, 2 for Mad Gab, 1 for new, 3 for Mad Gab, 1 for new. 3 and 2. Sue's just going to bail. Now we're 3 and 3. We need a tiebreaker. Next vote wins it. Darlin Design's got to deal with kids and dinner. Newer Mad Gab. 1 more vote. Next vote takes it. No more votes coming in. Everybody else asleep. Maybe we'll have to play both. All right, heck with it. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to show you one of the accuracy games, and then we'll play some Mad Gab. Actually, I think I've got 2 accuracy games. Maybe we'll play them both. All right, here we go. Accuracy. Guess the breed. What breed are we talking about? I have a wide head and my eyes glimmer with kindness. I have a short, dense, weather-resistant coat. I came from Newfoundland, or Newfoundland. One of the most famous dogs in this breed was named Flapper, and one of the prime breeds selected as a guide and rescue dog. Does anybody know what breed we're talking about here? Go ahead and put in your answer. You don't have to be first. Anybody with the correct answer in 60 seconds here, or what breed we're talking about, gets a point for this. Only one guess. We got 2 lab, 1 Newfoundland, 1 Newfoundland hound, 2 Newfoundland hounds, and 2 labs. St. Bernard. St. Bernard. Okay, let's reveal the answer here. I don't see any more coming in, so let's go ahead and get the answer. It is the Labrador Retriever. Labrador Retriever. Okay, let's do it again. So here we go. Considered by AKC to be in the herding group, known for loyalty, courage, and ability to be trained, they're often seen as agility, service, or police dogs. They were first recognized by the AKC in 1908. This ideal dog is stamped with a look of quality and nobility. Which breed are we talking about here? And go. We've got a German Shepherd from Brian at B&D Crafts. Everybody's on it. German Shepherd, German Shepherd, German Shepherd, yeah. That one was too easy, huh? RV Ashes in April agrees. German Shepherd, police dogs, service dogs, loyalty and courage. They can be trained real well. That's correct. German Shepherd is the correct answer. And yes, Landon should have known that one because that's Landon's dream dog. All right. I'm probably going to do a poll sometime in the next week to see which games people like the best. If you did like that game, if you think that would be a fun game to add to our rotation, give us a thumbs up. We've also, Aaron recommended one about having people submit their RVs and naming people by their RVs, kind of like we name the pets. So we might add that one later as well. But we do need your help for all these games. So please email us some facts about yourself, some pictures of your dog, name of your dog, that type of information, so we can use them on our paparazzi and our facts, falsies, and fictions game. Okay, we're going to play a little bit of Mad Gab, and then we're going to wrap it up for the evening and do our drawings here in just a moment. Thanks, JC Journey and B&D Crafts, for giving some feedback. Okay, let's try some Mad Gab. Let me go ahead and clear this screen. Come back here. We'll put a Mad Gab puzzle up. And on this one, you do have to spell it correctly. You have to get the spelling correctly, and you have to be first. Spelling correctly and get it first. We will have a bonus question, kind of a trick bonus question, sort of, or a bonus question with a twist on this one. Henry Does It comes through with Sandra Bullock, and it is spelled correctly. Henry Does It gets the points for Sandra Bullock. The trick question is, Which Sandra Bullock movie is my favorite? Which Sandra Bullock movie is my all-time Sandra Bullock movie? All-time favorite Sandra Bullock movie. Which movie was she in that was my all-time favorite movie? Let's see what answers we get for that. Which Sandra Bullock movie was my favorite? Speed, that's a good guess. It had Keanu Reeves in it, right? No, not correct. Not Speed. Oh, Blindside, that's a really good movie, but that's not my favorite. Henry Does It gets my favorite. Miss Congeniality. Miss Congeniality. Mustang Sally. All right, let's do another one here. Let's do this one. Let's see what we get for this one. We'll play a couple more games of this, and then we're gonna wrap up and do our drawing. We got two drawings tonight, so make sure you go to those videos and leave a few comments on each one, or at least one comment on each one to be entered in each drawing. Vatican City. Vatican City is correct, and it's Lucky Dog on that one. Let's find another one here. Okay. Let's go with this one. Who said Vatican? Oh, yeah, you said Vatican City? That was wrong. You came in second anyway, so you might as well get your spelling error one out on that one. Driving Miss Daisy. Driving me crazy. Drive me crazy. That's a good guess, but it is Driving Miss Daisy, and I see JC Journey first there. I think it's spelled correctly. Yep. All right, so a bonus question on this one. Morgan Freeman was in this movie, but actually I'm looking for what Morgan Freeman's name was in Shawshank Redemption. What was Morgan Freeman's name in the movie Shawshank Redemption? And that'll be worth a bonus point as well. Does anybody know what his name was in Shawshank Redemption? And then we'll do one more puzzle. Red. Red is correct. I see Lucky Dog come in for extra bonus point there. And we'll go to another puzzle real quick. Another puzzle. I start getting quiet as it gets closer to 9:30. I start to fade. I thank you all for sticking around with us on our night tonight. We may push the start time up to 7 going forward. One of the channels that used to be live at 7 o'clock, Papa Drew's, is no longer going to be live at 7, so we may take that slot. Missouri Riverboat. Missouri Riverboat is the correct answer. That way I won't be so fading and tired at 9:30. All right, what time we got? We got time for one more. Let me see if I can find a good one here. Let's go with this one. Keep trying, Brian. You're getting close. Missed the boat. It was Missouri Riverboat. Missouri Riverboat. It's good to say them out loud. When you say them out loud, sometimes it helps it come a little bit clearer. This is one of those games that some people just get it, and other people struggle with it more. In our family, I was okay at it, but Henry Does It was the best. There you go. You got that one, Brian. You got that one. Aretha Franklin. Good job. Good job. Okay, so that brings us to, let me see, I don't think I had anything else on the agenda. Let me see, I'll just do some reminders here. Make sure you go to those giveaways. Aaron just posted the link. There's 2 movies there. It gives you some time to go over and enter a couple more comments if you want to, because every single comment is an entry into the drawing. And I'm going to pull up my drawing here. I'm going to put this one banner up here talking about our Lunch and Learn that's tomorrow, while everybody goes and enters more comments. Let me go get my first video ready. The first one we're going to do is from the Whistle Stop Cafe video last week. So let me get that link. Let me bring up my random condom. Sorry about that. My random comment generator. I'll share the screen just a second here. Last few minutes to get some answers in there. Right now we've got 20 comments on there. I'm going to share my screen, and you do have to be present to win. We've got 12 people in here, and we've got 20 comments, so pretty good odds to win a $10 gift card. Let me share my screen. Lunch and Learn does not count towards the series. No, it's the game night series, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, let me share the screen here. Let's try this one more time. We've got 20 commenters. And with a little drum roll here, we will find out who our winner is. You do need to be present to win. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. B&D Crafts. B&D Crafts. Good job, Brian. Let me go get the other one ready. I've got your email, Brian, so I can send that out to you tomorrow. Let me go get the other video ready, and we'll find out our winner on that video. And again, I'll remind everybody, watch hours are what the prizes are based on. So definitely spend some time watching some of our playlists. You can even run a playlist overnight sometimes. Some channels that are looking for some watch hours to get them to that level. Once you get to that level, you're in good shape. So if you can run our playlist, watch our playlist, comment, all of that helps us out. And if you do comment that you're running a playlist, I usually take some time to run it within a day or so after you make the comment. I try to return the favor. Okay, let me come in here and find this next movie, which is our Priscilla movie from Monday. Plug that one in. And this one has 30 comments. Let me share my screen here. And Aaron, if there's anything I'm missing that I needed to announce that you're aware of, make sure you remind me in the I think I've covered everything for this week. All right, and we got 30 comments in there. Let me just refresh it one more time. Yep, 30 comments. And here we go for the winner here. You do have to be present to win. Let's see who we get. All right, we're going to pick another Brian. Since we're picking 2 each night, we're going to try to get 2 different winners. So we're going to start again here. Star Dim I know Star Dim was here earlier. Star Dim, if you're in the room, give us a thumbs up or I'm here. If not, we're going to try somebody else and try to get another winner tonight. If I do it one more time and the person's not here, then we will revert back and just let Brian be our lucky double winner tonight. Star Dim, I don't think you're here. I haven't seen you in a while, so we're going to go ahead and hit this spinner again. Just give it a few more seconds to make sure they're not here. Yep, I don't see him. I don't see him. Okay, let's go ahead and do it again. Here we go. Well, there you go. It's unanimous. We're going to send you a $20 gift card, Brian. Thanks for playing. Thanks for getting interviewed tonight. We appreciate that. You have a wonderful night. Keep commenting on our videos and watching them. And I don't think I missed anything. I don't see anything from Aaron, so we will be good. We'll see those of you that join our 1 p.m. Central Time Lunch and Learn next week. Or next week. I'm tired. See, I get tired towards 9:30. At tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central Time, we will see you on there. Let me see if there's anybody else that's live tonight that we can send some people over to, get them some help. Just 1 second here. I'll check that out. Actually, Amy McFarland is live. So she's doing her first live tonight, it looks like. She's live now. Let me see about getting people over there. Okay, looks like she's got a panel of a bunch of people over there tonight. So let's send a few over there to wish her well. I'm going to put it in the comments. So if you guys can head over to Amy McFarland, let her know that Pause and Effect are giving her a little bit of a raid tonight, and send her 5 or 6 people and make her a night. We will see you all tomorrow or Saturday night on Blue Wave Odyssey, or Friday on our Friday morning on her next contest. Other than that, everybody have a great night. Again, thanks for joining. Appreciate it very much.